Hi, I'm Coach Greta, and in this video I want to share with you a bit about how to overcome connection blocks. And for me, connection blocks are things, they are feelings, they are stories that come in the way of that deep connection that's possible. And I'll share an example from the other day. So I'm in this wonderful Tantra teacher training in Bali at the moment, and I was in a workshop and I was paired up with another woman, and I suddenly had this, I felt quite paralyzed and I felt a bit frozen, and I couldn't really bring myself to figure out what to do in the workshop. And I realized that it was because my story was that she was annoyed because she was paired up with me and she would rather be paired up with someone else. That was my story. And I just felt really paralyzed. I couldn't hardly look at her, and my story was that whatever I do, she's going to be annoyed with me. And yeah, it was really hard. And I was like, okay, what do I do? Do I push through? I don't know how to do that. Do I have to pretend this whole this whole workshop that, do I have to act? And I'm really bad at that. So that felt like very hard and very energy consuming to have to do that. And I felt like, oh, I have to endure this workshop. Oh, and that's so sad and so far from enjoying the workshop and learning something and getting something out of it. So she took the lead and she took us to one of the stations in the workshop. And I was grateful for that because I was unable. And I still felt this paralyzed fear. And I decided it was time to woman up. So I did. I womaned up. And I turned to her and I said her name and I said, I'm sorry, but I have this story in my mind that is paralyzing me a bit, and I want to share it with you because I need some help. And she said, okay, please share that with me. I'm open to hear it. And she looked me in the eye and I told her about this story. I said, I know this might not be true. I know this might just be a story, but I have the story that you don't want to be paired up with me and that you're disappointed that you're not paired up with someone else. And it makes me feel really paralyzed and frozen and like I don't know what to do, and that I have the story also that you're going to be annoyed with me. And we took a deep breath together. And then she looked at me and she said, you know what? I am a bit annoyed, but it's not with you. It's because I'm a bit bored. It's because I wish that these exercises were a bit more advanced, and I feel like I've done this before, so I'm a little bit bored. So it actually has nothing to do with you, and I am really happy to be paired up with you. And I could really feel when she said this, how I could relax and how I could feel like I was going from this place of contraction and freeze to expanding a bit. And I was really grateful. And I also said to her, actually, if you were annoyed, that would be okay, because then I would know. And she said, yeah, but I'm definitely not. And then we hugged and I thanked her for letting me have this conversation with her, and I could really feel our connection being established. And after that, the rest of the workshop was really, really nice. And I felt like I could suggest things and I could really communicate with her from authentic place in myself. So this taught me that sometimes having these difficult conversations where you have to woman up or you have to man up really just make things so much better afterwards. So even if there is discomfort in the moment, and the moment is quite short, afterwards, all the time afterwards, there's so much more joy. Now I'm curious to see what will happen in your life if you do the same. If you woman up or if you man up and you have these difficult conversations where you can get rid of these connection blocks. Curious to see what will happen for you. If you do, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.